Listen, y'all are a bad influence, right? Like, that's the bottom line. Y'all are a bad influence. I'm winding down. I made a little video. I posted it. I was just reading the comments, minding my own business, right? I'm all in my bed clothes, got my Nassau. What is this? This is my shirt from the Bahamas, ready to go to bed, right? And then I read this comment that is like, oh, you should check out this murder trial from this Microsoft executive or something. So I was like, oh, well, let me see what that's about. First of all, I'm going to need everybody to have a way less complicated family tree. What is it with the, I don't even know. I know a guy named Jared got murdered. Who murdered him? I don't know. I don't know. His wife's ex-husband, his ex-husband's wife. I don't know. I can't figure it out. This is what I do know. It was a hired hit. Okay, that part I got. And some dude hired his tenant to kill his ex-wife's new husband? This is what I need to know. Okay, first of all, everybody should have a less complicated family tree. That's number one, says the woman with an enormously complicated family tree. But I'll get to that in a second. Number two, how far behind do you have to be on your rent for it to seem like a good idea to murder somebody? Like, is it 2 months? Is it 3 months? You're going to get a year of rent free because you know what the state is going to give you? Lifetime of free rent and dates with dudes that are big and hairy that you probably don't even want to know from. Like, what? So your landlord comes to you and you're like, listen, the sink is leaking. And he's like, I'm not going to fix the leaky sink. But you know what you can do? You can murder this dude for me. You just say, okay. What? I need to know how that conversation went. And why did this seem like a good idea? And was there meth involved? Because there had to have been meth. There had to have been meth. Or are there better drugs than meth? I don't know. Daisy, stop. I'm not up on all my drugs. But nothing about that makes sense to me. Additionally, if you murder somebody who is not your spouse, I'm going to need you to provide a flow chart because I cannot keep track of all these people. I got the obsessed ex-boyfriend murder trial where nobody is married and everybody is dating and everybody got 2 or 3 levels of dating people. I cannot. Listen, I was old when I got married. Okay, I'm from Indiana, so I didn't get married till I was like 30. That's ancient if you're from Indiana. But in New York, that made me a fetus. Everyone was like, girl, why you getting married so young? And I was like, child, we had 12 kids together already. Okay, we didn't have 12, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, so this is what happened. I got pregnant when I was like 27 or 28. And then I was having my baby, minding my business, getting my life together, right? Because I was kind of like, I was a little wild before that. But then I had my baby settled right down. And then I met this nice dude who also had a kid. And so we got together and we had 2 more kids. So blended family. Fine. Right. So he got a baby daddy. I got a baby daddy. He got a baby mama. Everybody gets along beautifully. It's like family is all. In fact, I like his baby mama so much, I refer to her as my sister wife. We go on vacation together. It's beautiful. Everything is good, right? So it's me and my husband and our 4 kids. Not everybody is biologically related to everybody, but those are my babies because I've had them all. I gave birth to 3 of them, but that one extra kid, I've had him since he was young, so it is fine. This is where it gets a teensy bit complicated. Okay, so my sister wife, my husband's baby's mom, she had another kid with somebody else years later. Now, he is not technically my son, but of course he comes on family vacations because of course he does. And then my stepson, but we don't call nobody steps because if you call people step, then you treat them step and nobody gets treated step in my family. I cook for everybody. I love on everybody. It's all good. But my stepson, just for clarity, my stepson married a very nice, he married a girl. Okay. He married a girl and, it's her second marriage, right? So she had 2 kids from her first marriage, and then she got with my stepson, and then they had 2 kids together. Another blended family. Beautiful. All 4 of them kids, those are my grandbabies. Everybody, biological, not biological, those are my grandbabies. But here's the thing. My daughter-in-law, her first husband, he got married again. And so my grandbabies have a whole bunch of grandparents. They have me and my husband. We are Bunny and Papa. And then they have their father, like the first husband, his parents are alive on both sides. And then my stepson, his mom is still alive. It's a lot of grandparents. If you looked at us, you would be like, I'm going to need a flow chart. You're going to need a flow chart. Oh, and some of us are white, right? Like I got some white grandkids. All of my brothers, my siblings, half my siblings are not black folks like me. Some of them are. None of my nieces and nephews are single race. I'm the only one who got single race kids. All of that to say, I appreciate my complicated family tree. I do not appreciate yours, but your family tree is fine. Just don't kill anybody, so then I have to keep track. Because if you start murdering people, then I got to keep track of whose baby's mama's sister wives, second cousin's uncle did what to who. Like, I can't. So, to summarize, don't murder. How about that? Just don't murder. So love who you want, marry who you want, have as many babies by as many people of as many races and backgrounds as you prefer. God bless. If you really must murder them, please provide a flow chart. That sounds like a plan that's going to work out good for everybody. Okay, I'm going to go back to reading my comments. You have a good night.